What's up guys, BusterBarnes here and welcome to episode number 6 of my FIFA 16 Chelsea career mode. Pretty sure it's number 6 and we are kicking off our Champions League match against Roma. Not done too well in our past two matches, getting 2 draws out of 2 against Sevilla and Sporting, looking to get our first win of the Champions League campaign and progress into the round of 16 and hopefully go on to win the Champions League. Because not 100% sure how the league's going to go. I mean, you'll see at the end of this video where we stand, but it's definitely going to be very hard to win the league, and other competitions may vary, so we are definitely looking to win as many trophies as possible. But Roma do start off on the front foot here with some good attempts, forcing some big saves out of Thibaut Courtois, and it took us a while to get in the game. Jetro Williams there starting off the free kick. And Fabregas has a nice little shot there, forcing a save from their keeper. And it was very varied in terms of possession in this match. Another big save there by the keeper of Roma. I believe it was Szczesny who was in goal. The Arsenal keeper out on loan. Nice little shot there by Oscar. Gets blocked, falls to Cuadrado of all people. And he does bury it into the back of the net. Brought him back from loan. And he is really performing well. He's showing me why I made the good decision in bringing him back instead of investing into another winger. And yeah, a nice shot by Oscar, and I just, took some time, went, slowed down a bit to make sure the ball definitely went in, and, close to being blocked there, but Cuadrado does get it kicked off, but they do get a free kick very early after, and Dzeko does score a header. Very disappointed with Courtois there. He was performing well, but, he just kind of looped over his head a bit from very short range. I think he should have maybe come out and collected it, but yeah, Dzeko runs to the camera, celebrates right in front of me, but, yeah, that frustrated me a bit. But, I really thought that Courtois should have maybe done a bit better. It was a decent header, though. I guess you can't complain too much there. But that was half-time indeed. Bring on Barkley there. I'm going to try and show you guys a few more of the subs that I make. Basically, I just wanted to try Barkley out in CM, and I thought that maybe he'd do a better job than Fabregas, because Fabregas wasn't playing too greatly in this game. But, yeah, as you can see there, Barkley does make an impact. He does put the ball through to Oscar, who makes it 2-1. Puts us back in the lead there with the I didn't really like that right hand celebration thing. I don't really like it, but at least we did get a goal shooting near post. Barkley makes an impact coming on, at least I'm pretty sure that was Barkley. And yeah, Oscar, I did actually have Oscar to already come off, so he did come off straight after that goal. But yeah, a nice goal by him, and he's been very impressive this career mode. Very different to the career mode in the last game. In the last, FIFA 15, but he's definitely a lot better in this one. I'm glad I didn't sell him. But going into the first Premier League match of the episode against West Ham. Now, in real life, West Ham are performing very well against the big teams, and we are away at West Ham Stadium. So, I was really looking to try and get the 3 points. I knew it was going to be a hard match. Luckily, though, FIFA does not always sort of reflect on real life, though. So I was, I did think I could comfortably win. We do have the best defensive record in the league. It's actually quite impressive. But I think it's more goals that we just need to look at getting. And, scoring, worrying about both ends of the pitch instead of just one in defending. But, very end-to-end game to start off with. West Ham getting a few attempts, as do we. But we were basically dominating most of the match. Does go through to Eden Hazard there. Can he score his first goal? Yes, he can. His first goal of the season. Eden Hazard just has put the ball in the back of the net with his weak foot. I was surprised it went with his weak foot. I go celebrating to the camera this time for his first goal. He's very pumped to have scored his first goal. Nice little assist there. Was that Oscar, I believe? I'm pretty sure it was. And yeah, finishes with his left peg. Pretty surprising, but I'm not going to complain. He gets his first goal of the season. And in the Premier League as well, which will do good for his confidence. But as you guys will see, at the end of this match, it does not always all go to plan with Eden Hazard. So yeah, on the counter-attack again, and I was really looking to improve the scoreline there. We do go through, though, however, to the end. I wasn't sure what to do. I wasn't sure if I should wait to square it across, but at the end of the day, I do go for the finish. And Willian does make it 2-0. You'll probably see by the replay, guys, I wasn't too sure on what to do, and it was a very late finish with his right foot, and luckily it did manage to sneak in off the post. I believe it was. We do almost get an attempt here with Oscar, but a big save from the keeper. Pressing the back line and forcing them to make mistakes. Costa hits the post, but it was offside anyway, and I am still looking to get him some more goals. But that was half-time, and a very impressive first half, if I do say so myself. Bring off Ramirez there for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I believe. So, yeah, as you can see, more attempts by us, and it's not a lot happened in the second half. We just had quite a few attempts. Really, looking at this one, Diego Costa does power his way through, but the finish is very, very poor and very disappointing. I did expect him to potentially make it 3-0, but yeah, they still got their attempts, West Ham did, but that was the end of the game. Doing some training there, a lot of our players going up in stats, which is nice to see, and we do get into our final match, I believe it is. It is a Capital One Cup tie against Swansea City. Now, Swansea definitely proved to be a very hard team in career mode in FIFA 15, and we'll see how they fare in FIFA 16. I believe we actually did draw with them at the beginning of the season. I'm pretty sure we did in real life and in the game. I think both results were 2-2, but they don't take any time in stopping to score. Sorry about that, stumbled over my words a bit, but yeah, they score right off the bat, and yeah, I was basically coming from behind the entire match. I was really just trying to get that other goal. I was playing a sort of sub team though, and as you can see here, I used Barkley. I duke out the keeper. I went one way and then went the other so he'd pass it, and yeah, Barkley heads it to Remy, who he has the scissor kick. I believe you call it a scissor kick, and yeah, he does make it 1-1. A very nice finish. It does look a bit weird if you keep looking at it, but I'm not going to complain. 1-1, and yeah, basically just tricked the keeper there. Keepers do make a few mistakes in this game. If you press the keeper and defence enough, a mistake will definitely happen. If you guys are wondering, it is almost 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording, so I do apologise if I'm a bit all over the place. I am still a bit tired. And that it did go into the second half. I did already record this part, guys, but for some reason it didn't work, so I've had to sort of swap recording there. Nice little block by John Stones there to keep us into the game. Goes over to the 90th minute. Can Swansea score? No. Courtois, or Begovic, sorry, I should say, with a very, very nice save, trying to keep us in the match. I did actually think that this game would just end as a draw and there'd be a second leg, but it actually turned out that it does go to extra time if both teams fail to score and keep it a draw, which it does. That was the end of the 90 minutes. Going into extra time now, looking to try and score a goal, and not go to penalties, because penalties are always 50-50 and you don't know if you're going to win. I am quite confident, but unfortunately we couldn't bury the shot there. And yeah, it does in fact go to penalties, and Gomez steps up and he misses. I was very confident after this point because I knew my penalty taking skills were quite good, or are they? Because Baker does miss. He's actually got the best penalties in my teams, believe it or not. There's not a lot of great penalty takers. However, Kennedy does score his penalty to make it equal to 1-1. Now, what does Swansea do? With the player here, runs up, he goes to chip it. You could tell by the little run up, so I stayed in the middle, but he does chip it over the bar anyway, not troubling Begovic at all. Stepping up here though with Aurier, and he does go the right way, the keeper. However, we do go to the top corner, and no keeper is saving that anytime soon. Shelvey though steps up, and he goes straight down the middle. Unfortunately there, he didn't do the little stutter run up like people do at chips, so yeah, that's why. But Traore goes down the middle with a nice little chip, and the pressure does move to the Swansea player Montero right now, and he goes for the run up. Does he score? Unfortunately he does, and the pressure now moves to our player Ross Barkley. The new man that we signed this season does put the ball away, and we are into the quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup. And yeah, I was really looking to progress into this competition, trying to look to win as many titles as we can. I'm pretty sure we won the Capital One Cup in FIFA 15, so looking to carry on that trend. And yeah, very impressive win by the sub team, and well, not very impressive, but it was good that we won the penalty shootout despite our sort of lack in penalty takers. But as you can see, we are through to the quarterfinals. If you guys could help me out a bit now, as you can see, we're top of the table there, which is very good. Hopefully we can keep that. If you guys could tell your friends or fellow YouTubers to watch my videos and maybe subscribe, because the channel's bit, the subscriptions on this channel stayed the same for quite a while. I am looking to see it increase, because it's been the same for a few months now, around 450 mark, which is outstanding though. I do have to say thank you guys for sticking around for me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, tell your friends. See you guys next time, and peace.